In this video, I will let you know how to upload your code over internet. That means you can now upload the code by sitting here in India to your product which is installed somewhere in New York. And for this, we'll be using the Blynk Air feature of a new and advanced Blynk IoT platform. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by LTM, which is a PCB designer software company. LTM has all the tools that you need to design a professional PCB with high productivity. And well, it is widely used in big electronic companies like Texas Instruments, Siemens, Seagate, and many more for their PCB designs. It has advanced routing features, real-time cost estimations, and also you can design your own flexible PCBs using this software. So this is an all-in-one professional PCB designing software for all your needs. So go ahead and try your hands on with this software. A free trial version is waiting for you. Now click on the link mentioned in the description to get a free trial of LTM Designer software. For that, I'll first of all open the example code of our Blynk agent library. For that, I'll go to the files examples into Blynk and to blynk.agent into agent ESP32 because I'm demonstrating this example into the ESP32 board. I'll maximize this window. Okay, so first of all, we need to provide the Blynk template ID and the Blynk device name. For that, I'll go to the blynk.cloud account. Now, if you don't know what is this blynk.cloud, what is this dashboard, what is this template ID, device name and stuff like that, I'll suggest you to watch out my getting started video with this new Blynk platform. Its link is in the I button as well as in the description. Go watch out that video because that video will guide you about how to create your first project on this new Blynk platform. Okay, so after you create your first Blynk dashboard, you just need to click here to copy the template ID and the device name. And after that, you just need to paste them here. Okay, so for the very first time, I'll be manually uploading this code onto my ESP32 board. Okay, and I will program this board to blink the LED at the interval of, let's say, 500 milliseconds. Okay. Okay, so here is the basic code that will blink the LED with the interval of 500 milliseconds and it is running inside the loop, so it will be continuously blinking the LED. Okay, so now what I'll do, I'll select the right board and COM port and directly hit the upload button. It will manually upload the code onto the ESP32 board just like we do. It's like a traditional method of uploading the code. Okay, so let us wait till the code gets uploaded. Okay, so code is successfully uploaded. I'll open the serial monitor. I'll press the reset button. And as you can see, it's trying to connecting my Wi-Fi router. Yes, if you don't know how to connect your board to your Wi-Fi router, again, watch out that video. As I said, that's the getting started video with the new Blynk for the very first time. Okay, so our code is successfully running. And as you can see, the LED is blinking according to our code like every 500 millisecond. Okay, so yeah, this code is working and this is the traditional method. Now let us start with how to upload the code over internet. Okay, for that, I'll go to the blynk.cloud account and here I'll click on this option called as Blynk.Air. Okay, so they have named this feature as Blynk.Air. So after clicking that, click on new shipping. Okay. Now here you need to select the board on which you have to upload the code. Okay, for my case it is this one board. As you can see, this is an online, so I'll select this board. Okay, so after that, here we have three options. First, we have to select the template. So in my case, there is only one template, which is led.blink, and that template is uploaded to this particular board. Okay, after that, you have to select the preferred time, like at what particular time you want your device to update the firmware. Okay, I'll select anytime, like as soon as I upload the code, it should update the firmware. After that, the third condition is apply update if the device has. Now here we have to choose the condition, like when this device should accept the firmware, the new code, if it is lower firmware version. Okay, so if you observe in the code, here we have to provide the firmware version. So the code which I have uploaded has a firmware version 0.1.0. Okay, so while selecting this option called as lower firmware version, what we'll do is, if the new code coming has a firmware version higher than the previous one, then accept the code. Okay, so for my case, I'll select this lower firmware version only, and for most of the case, the lower firmware version will be good to go. Straight after that, here we have to upload the firmware file, like the new code which we want to upload. For that, what I'll do is, first of all, I'll make some changes in the code. Okay, as here I provided 500 millisecond, I'll change the frequency to, let's say, 200 millisecond on time and 1000 millisecond off time. Okay, so it will be a visible difference if this code gets uploaded. Okay, so that's the changes I made in the code. After making the changes in the code, you have to update the firmware version. I'll name the firmware version as 1.1. Okay, so now the new firmware is greater than the previous number. Okay, after that, you don't need to click on the upload button, rather you have to click on the sketch and you have to click on export compiled binary. Okay, Now here one error comes, export cancelled. Now why? It's because first we need to save this code at a particular location. So let's just click on file, into save as. I'll save this code in my desktop with the name LED Blynk. Great. Now I'll click on sketch and click on export compiled binary. As you can see, it shows compiling sketch. So it will compile the sketch and it will export the binary file of this particular code. Let's just wait for a couple of seconds. Okay, it says done compiling. So I'll go to my desktop and inside the LED Blynk folder, here is the .bin, like the binary file is completely exported. Okay, so now we need to upload this binary file into the blynk.cloud account. Let me show you the step. So here I'll click on upload firmware. After that, I'll redirect it to that LED Blynk folder and I will select this .bin, like the binary file. Click on open. It says uploading file, so file is being uploaded onto the cloud platform. And yes, the file is uploaded. As you can see, the firmware version is written as 0.1.1. That's the new firmware. Okay. After that, here we have to give a couple of more commands or conditions. We can say first is attempt limit. Okay, so what it will do, as soon as we upload this code, it will try to update that ESP32 board, but the ESP32 board firmware will only be updated if it is connected with internet. Okay, if it is not, it won't be able to talk to the Blynk cloud. Okay, so that's why we have to provide the attempt limit, like for how many times we have to attempt the code when it is not successfully uploaded. Okay, by default it is provided as 3. And the attempt reset period, like after how many hours or after what interval you want to retry upload that firmware. Here it is written as 24 hours. You can change it according to your need. Okay, I'll keep the parameters as it is. And before clicking on this start shipping button, let me show you that my computer and ESP boards are connected to different networks. Okay, so as you can see, my computer is connected to my iPhone and our ESP board is connected to SMS Geo5. That means they both are connected to separate Wi-Fi network. They are not in local area network. Okay, now let's just click on start shipping button. So shipping in is progress. That means they are trying to upload the code to the Blynk cloud and straight to the ESP32 board. Okay. Now I'm really excited to see the results and I hope you are excited too. If it is so, consider liking this video. And guys, the code is uploaded and as you can see, here are the results. The LED blinking pattern is changed now. So it is like on for 200 milliseconds and off for 1000 milliseconds. So we have successfully uploaded the code over internet. It's not local area network, it's over internet. That means you can upload the code from any corner of the world using Blynk.Air. So this is the super amazing feature. Like this is the one of my favorite feature which is provided in the new and advanced Blynk IoT platform, and I hope this feature will soon become your favorite feature as well. So go ahead, try out this feature and do let me know in the comments like for what purpose you will be using this feature. So yeah, that was all about the Blynk.Air feature. Now soon I'll be uploading way more videos covering different features of the Blynk IoT platform. Also let me know in the comments like which tutorial video you want, like which feature should I cover in my next video. Do let me know in the comments. And that being said, I'm just ending this video here and now. Just wait for my next video to explore, learn, share with me, techiesms.